Welcome to show 80 for December 7th, 2009. I'm Dan Doherty, host of this fantastic daily show here at edan.com and the CEO of TipTopWebsite.com, where you can create your own website online in 60 seconds for $1. Use the promo code Dan at sign up and I'll give you a free domain. Let's jump right into the show. Lala, Lala.com, just acquired by Apple. What is Lala? Lala is a music service. It's very cool. You can buy your music on Lala, but instead, why would you buy it there versus iTunes? You get to listen to the whole song. iTunes lets you listen to 20, 30 seconds. Lala, listen to the whole song before you buy it, purchase it, syncs right up to your iTunes library. You can put it on your iPhone, your Touch, your iPod, whatever you want. You can also listen to music anywhere you have internet connection, not just on your iPhone device or iPod or whatever. You know, iTouch, wireless. My son has the iTouch, listens to it everywhere where you have internet connection. So what if you go over to someone's house? You don't have your iTouch, don't have the security code to get into their internet connection. No problem. Use their computer, log into lala.com, you log in with your username and password. Your online library comes up, your music streams directly from the cloud. So it's not actually streaming from your computer at the home, it's streaming from their service. So it's like your music in two places. Very cool. Apple thinks it's cool and just bought them. So as soon as I find out how much they paid for them, I'll let you know. Lala has raised $35.1 million to date. So they're a big player out there, and they've got a great service. And you know, Apple's got all the great deals with the record companies and records. Who says records anymore? They still call it record companies, all the music companies. And there you go. So that's some really cool news that just came out today. I've talked about this before, but here's another article here in Information Week. The government wants to know, the FCC wants to know why Verizon and all the other phone companies are doing it too. They're just talking about Verizon because they're probably one of the biggest, and you know, people are just getting hit with this left and right. You know, AT&T does it too, but people have their iPhone and love it. What I'm talking about is their early termination fees used to be $175. Now it's $350. So I have a BlackBerry with Verizon. I love it. But one day if I don't want Verizon anymore, I want to go to AT&T or T-Mobile, I say, hey, I'm done with this. Well, if I do it before the end of my 2-year contract, I get charged a $350 fee. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, what they're saying is, so if I have this phone for 23 months, a month before my contract's over and I cancel, Verizon is still saying I owe $120. Now, I'm going to keep it because the service is great, and I think Verizon's great, but the FCC is saying, well, why $120 in the last month if the guy wants to cancel, or the girl? And Verizon, like other phone companies, are saying, because we have to subsidize the phone. This phone is really like a $500 phone, which, of course, Verizon didn't pay from BlackBerry, okay? And they say we have to make up the difference in the cost. Nonsense. So FCC's looking into them, so good for them. I think they're just ripping off consumers. I had a early termination fee once from T-Mobile, and I screamed and kicked about it. Horrible. And I finally got it erased. The T-Mobile wasn't working in Florida where I was at. And I said, I'm not paying for this. It doesn't work. Oh, we'll have to investigate that. I said, I've called you guys 20 times. Can't get the signal to work. If you can get it to work, you know, I'll pay. But they tried to charge me a $175 cancellation fee. I had talked to their tech people and all that stuff, and they had to, you know, ping this and ping that and make sure it was still, you know, what really wasn't working. They knew it wasn't working. I talked to all my neighbors. They all turned their phones in. So, you know, I finally got the money back. But don't buy into that. Don't just roll over and pay the $350 termination fee. So watch these phone companies, all right? They make tons of money, and that's great because they're a wonderful service. But don't let them rip you off, okay? Just don't. Here's a great laser light show. And I correct myself. Not a laser light show. It looks just like one. I've seen a lot of laser light shows. Looks like one. But in Poland, some college students got bored, and they started messing with the dorm lights. They must put these all on timers. I couldn't imagine 500 or 600 people would be in the room and flipping the lights on and off. This is very cool. This is what college kids do now all over the world, not just in Poland. But take a look at this. It's a cool clip. Is it technology? A bunch of light bulbs, colored light bulbs. But yeah, I think it's technology. It's cool stuff. So let's take a look. How cool was that, right? Makes you want to go to university in Poland. So obviously a lot of work, and I'm sure all the people screaming are people that were in the dorm room that had to come out of the dorm room to see it. So I think it's cool. Metacafe.com, they're pushing that video, and these people make a couple bucks for it. Let's take a look if they've made any money to date. Metacafe, where you can upload your videos and they'll pay you every time someone looks at it. Well, they've had 253,000 views, so I'm sure they made a couple bucks, at least pay for the electric bill. All right? Those are the stories of the day. I appreciate you watching the show. Remember, tiptopwebsite.com. Use the promo code Dan at sign up. I'll give you a free domain. Come back tomorrow. I got some more great stories. Remember, I scour through the internet every day, hours upon hours, 2-3 hours a day, trying to find cool tech stories you may be interested in, and other business and internet stories and internet websites. And I find them for you. I get them for you. Get them out 5, 6, 7 minutes. Let you digest them. Come back tomorrow for more. Be the smartest person in the office. Be the tech guy in the street. You know, your neighborhood, they come to you for advice. Because why? You watch edan.com. See you tomorrow.